welcome again tonight to our 8 barriers to healing. Okay, this is a series we've been doing every night, and tonight we're going to talk about the 4th barrier to healing, which is biotoxins. All right, so just to recap, we've gone through the first 3 barriers. The first barrier being the emotional blocks. Number 2, food sensitivities. 3rd, chemicals. And tonight we're going to deep dive into biotoxins. So what are biotoxins? Okay, biotoxins are things like parasites, mold, fungus, bacteria, viruses. All of these things can be affecting your health in ways that we're going to talk about. So when we're talking about biotoxins, we're talking about toxins that are coming from other living organisms. These can be things like parasites in your gut, mold in your home, bacteria growing in your gut, fungus infections like candida, even viruses that your body's never been able to fully clear before. Okay. Now, I want to talk about a question that people ask me a lot. Where do I get parasites from? A lot of people are like, hey, I've never been overseas. I've never been to a third world country. So how could I get parasites? Well, it's a great question. Yes, you can get parasites from overseas or from another country, but you can also get parasites right here, right where you're living at. And they come from a variety of different places. So where do parasites come from? Well, they can come from contaminated water. You can go swimming in a lake or in a river or something, or float down a river and you can get parasites. Parasites can be in meat, in seafood, in vegetables, right? How about those furry loved ones, right? Your pets, cats, dogs, they can carry parasites, and guess what? They'll share the love with you. They'll pass those parasites on to you. So we can pick up those parasites in a variety of different places. Okay, so parasites are one of the biotoxins. Another one that's kind of fresh on our minds are viruses. So we just went through the COVID period, right? The coronavirus was the COVID. That's what the virus was that we all got. A lot of people. Well, even now, today, in 2025, there's still people that are carrying the coronavirus with them. And even getting the long COVID, which is the virus that comes from the COVID. So I've seen people with long COVID. That virus does some funky things to their body, shows up and presents in some bizarre symptoms in some bizarre ways. It makes it difficult for your body to heal. So we'll talk about that. And so that's the thing, is like you have all these weird symptoms and you don't know exactly where they're coming from. So these biotoxins can be hidden in places in your body that make it difficult for your body to work or function properly. And you may not even know or realize that they're even there. But what's happening is they're constantly putting pressure on your system, on your organs, on your immune system. So basically, like your immune system is in overdrive. It's just constantly going because it knows there's a threat there to your system. It's trying to eliminate them, but it makes it super difficult. So a lot of things, you could show up having fatigue, brain fog, digestive issues, allergies, sinus issues, joint pain, heart issues. That's what I had. I'll talk about that in a second. Anxiety, depression. So you can just have these weird symptoms, things that you've never experienced before. The underlying cause could be these biotoxins affecting your body. So biotoxins then create what I call like an energy drain to your body. It's like I mentioned, your immune system is just constantly fighting, and maybe for months or even years, maybe decades, who knows how long you've been having the symptoms, but your body's just trying to eliminate something that you never really fully address. So that leaves your body in this survival mode where it's just burning up all your energy, and it makes it very hard and difficult for your body to heal and to repair properly. Okay, so even if you are eating healthy and doing all of the right things and done taking other supplements and doing these things, biotoxin can still be there, can still wreak havoc on your system. So I mentioned about the heart issues that I was having, right? I years ago, I passed out. I had, I went to the ER. The doctors did blood labs, they did EKGs, they did EEGs, they checked everything. I wore a heart monitor for 2 weeks, and all they could tell me and come back and let me know was that I had a low heart rate. So that didn't really address the underlying cause, right? Like what caused me to have those heart issues? Well, there's a bunch of the barriers that we're talking about tonight, and one of them is I had parasites and bacteria that was affecting my heart. So until I was able to effectively address those, I was having heart issues. So your doctor may tell you, hey, everything's normal, your blood labs look normal, but you still feel crappy. You still feel cruddy. You still have these symptoms. So we've got to address this one particular barrier of the 8, the biotoxins, right? I've also had clients that they didn't even know that they were living in an environment with mold. Maybe you live in an area that's super humid, and that humidity can create mold in the windows and in the spaces in your house. And then it makes it difficult for your body to heal because of that mold. I've also had chronic gut issues because of parasites and bacteria imbalances. So once we identify and support your body by figuring out exactly what biotoxin you have, and then target the specific nutrition, and maybe we need to do a parasite cleanse. Maybe we need to do some detoxing. Maybe we need to give you specific nutrition that's going to help eliminate the bacteria. Okay, whatever your body is going under stress-wise is what we need to be able to target. So if you've been struggling with any symptoms that you're like, hey, I've had these for a long time. I don't know where they're coming from. I've gone to doctors, I've done blood labs, I've tried all of these things, but you're still having issues, we need to address these biotoxins and see if they're affecting your system, okay? Affecting your gut, affecting your nervous system, affecting your body's ability to heal. Okay, so that's what we do here at Life Everlasting Wellness. Me and Tiara, we will help uncover and figure out which of these 8 barriers that you're dealing with, whether, like I said, it's parasites, mold, fungus, bacteria, viruses. All of these things can wreak havoc on your system. So we'll create a specific plan that is tailored to your body and what is needing so that we can address these underlying causes of the biotoxins, okay? So send us a message here on Facebook. Call us to set up a consultation. You can also book online at lifeeverlastingwellness.com. And maybe even if you aren't going through anything currently, maybe you have a family member or a friend, a coworker, someone that's got some health issues or some funky things going on. Send them our way, and we'd love to be able to help uncover and figure out what is exactly going on by finding the root cause, those underlying barriers for you, okay? Because we know that once we can address that underlying cause and fix it, then your body can start healing, okay? That's what happened with me. Figured out what that underlying cause was from one of these 8 barriers. or multiple of these 8 barriers. We address that, and then your body can start healing. So that's what's happened with my heart. It has been healing. So just to let you guys know that tonight was the 4th barrier to healing, which was what? Biotoxins. Okay, so tomorrow night we're going to go through the 5th barrier to healing. All right, heavy metals. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Look forward to doing the live tomorrow, 7 p.m. going over heavy metals. All right, guys, y'all have a good night, and we will see you again tomorrow. All right, have a good night.